what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And I meant to cover this in yesterday's physical media report, so this is kind of going to be an add-on video to that. But I wanted to talk about these and share these Back to the Future 4K Zavvi Exclusive Steelbooks that were announced, I believe, sometime last week because they're really freaking cool. And to be completely honest, I was thinking about getting them myself because the ones that came out a couple of years ago, I think that's when the Back to the Future 4K set come out. The ones that came out a couple of years ago were okay, but like I don't know, the artwork looked very generic, and there is nothing like just the classic poster art and then putting that on a steelbook. I don't know. I just think that looks so good, and like more and more people are doing it nowadays. Like it's always cool to get the commissioned artwork for sure. Like Lionsgate's absolutely killing it in that department, but just the classic artwork on a steelbook, like they did with Fright Night, Sony did with Fright Night. I don't know. There's just something about it. It just looks so good to me. So let's get into these steelbooks real quick. And look, if this is your first time joining me here on the Mid-Level Media channel, if you looked up Back to the Future steelbooks and you found me, hit the subscribe button. We talk about everything on this channel that has to do with physical media, movies, entertainment, everything. New 4Ks, new Blu-rays, just all kinds of stuff on this channel. Check it out. And hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then comment down below, guys. What do you think of these steelbooks? Are you going to be purchasing them yourself? Like I said, these are Zavvi exclusive steelbooks that are available on the Zavvi site to pre-order, and they're going to be releasing on January the 30th of 2023. So from what I'm seeing, they are limited. So I don't know exactly how much that they have, but yeah, limited usually means that they're not going to be around forever. So I wanted to, again, update you guys so you could order them if you wanted to. And I will link all of them in the description below as well. So you can get to the Zavvi site easier that way. I like to make things as easy as possible for you guys. But look, I've been talking enough. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notifications, all that good stuff. And let's get into it. So the Back to the Future, this is the first Back to the Future film right here. I'm going to scroll through just all the images, but yeah, you have the classic poster art right there. Go through, you got another image of the front cover. Scroll over, and you got image on the inside, which is awesome. You got Doc Brown with the hat, and then you got Marty looking at him in Doc Brown's house back in the 50s. Awesome. I love that image right there. Great image. But let me show you what I really like about these steelbooks, and that's on the back. They have something that has to do that has some kind of significance and importance to each one of the films on the back. So you have the guitar that Marty McFly plays in the Johnny B. Good concert at the end, or the Enchantment Under the Sea concert, but he plays Johnny B. Good by Chuck Berry. But he has the guitar on the back, and I love that image. That is awesome. That's an awesome image that perfectly encapsulates the film. And you got the Universal logo at the bottom, and right here you got the image of both the front cover, the spine, and then the back as well. So now they're not showing the discs here, but hopefully there's some cool disc art on there. But yeah, this is available for $35.99. So really not a bad price for a steel book, especially, a Zavvi exclusive steel book. I know some people might be like, I don't know, but you got to think about it. New Marvel steelbooks come out all the time. They're like $35. So it's around the same price for that. But let's look and see. I imagine this is going to have all the same documentary featurettes and all that stuff that the regular release had. But let's see if there's anything new here of note. Tales from the Future documentary, the making of Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox Q&A behind the scenes, including outtakes and deleted scenes. And yeah, here's all the specs. Again, all this stuff is on the other 4K releases. You got region A, B, and C on this release as well. And again, it's a 4K, so 4Ks will play on anything. You don't have to worry about that, even if you're importing this. Okay, but yeah, it is available for pre-order. Will release on January the 30th. Now let's get into the Back to the Future Part 2 Steelbook. I love the poster to Back to the Future Part 2 because it brings in Doc Brown. It's just a great all of these are just such classic posters that were all on. I remember having the VHSs when I was a kid. They were all on the VHSs, and they're just something about them. They're just so classic, and it looks so good on a steelbook. This is also available for $35.99, and all these include the Blu-ray as well. And then we'll look at another image right here. And then you got the inside image. I love this image as well when they first get to 2015. And then you got the back and the front cover. And right there, you got the poker chips with the Biff Tannen's face on them. I To me, it would have been a lot cooler if they put the almanac on there. I think the almanac has more importance to the movie Back to the Future Part 2 than the poker chips do. So I do think that's kind of a little flub, but it still looks really cool. But I would have rather have had the almanac. I'm kind of That's kind of weird that they wouldn't put the sports almanac on the back because that has such significance to Back to the Future Part 2. But all right, we'll look down here, show y'all some of the, you got the Tales from the Future documentary physics of Back to the Future, making it Back to the Future Part 2. 84 minutes. I never realized Back to the Future Part 2 was so short. And yeah, we got all the specs, region A, B, C. Yeah, this is a really cool steelbook. Again, I just think it was kind of a missed opportunity to not put the almanac on the back because that's Back to the Future Part 2 right there to me. Now let's look at the do I have to go back again? I think I have to go back again. For some reason, it's not. Okay, so here's the third one. And all of these are $35.99. For some reason, I was thinking one was a little cheaper, but I guess not. Love this one as well. Back to the Future Part 3, guys. Like, I know everybody sings the praises of the first one and the second one. Everybody loves the second one, too. I feel like this one's kind of the black sheep of the franchise. Not a lot of people will say that Back to the Future Part 3 is their favorite or even their second favorite. It's my second favorite for sure. I could never put it above the first one. But I love Back to the Future Part 3 so much. As I get older, I've just grown to love it even more. This is an awesome poster because you got him in the Western outfits. You got Mary, damn, I can't remember her name. Mary, well, I see it down here. Steenburgen, Mary Steenburgen. So, yeah, just I love this image on the front with the cowboy outfits and everything like that. It's just so classic. So that is awesome. Like these steelbooks look really nice. Like I really don't want to shell out. God, what would it be for all of them together? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 110, $120 with tax, probably. That's a lot, but damn, these look nice. Like everybody's freaking out about the Indiana Jones steelbooks that came out because they had the classic poster art. Yeah, it's just something about that classic poster art. Just don't leave it. Just leave it alone. Just use the classic poster art. You don't have to do anything else. But they look so nice. I love these. All right, and you got another image right there, just the steelbook laid down. Awesome. I love that they put Doc Brown and Clara, I believe is her name. Yeah, Clara, on the inside of the steelbook because to me that's the heart, and that's why I love Back to the Future Part 3 so much, is because it really focuses a lot more on Doc Brown, whereas the other two movies don't as much. Just him as a character. Like he's in Back to the Future Part 1 and 2, but they don't focus on him as an actual character until you get to Part 3, and that's why I love it. So glad that they have both of them on the inside of the steelbook. And then right here, you got the kind of pan out image or kind of fold out image of Back to the Future Part 3 with the back. And then you got two cowboy hats on the back. So I mean, you can't really beat that. That's perfect as well. I would have liked to see him maybe put the horse trough on the back. That's my favorite line in the entire movie, Back to the Future. Water, you want water? Go outside and stick your head in a horse trough. In here, we drink whiskey. I love it. But there you have it, guys. That's the Back to the Future, 1, 2, and 3 Zavvi exclusive steelbooks. Again, I will link these down below. Really awesome steelbooks. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to shell out the 120, but I kind of really want to. Like these look freaking awesome, and you just can't beat that classic artwork. I never got the steelbooks that came out from Best Buy because I just did not like that artwork as much. So we got a second chance here, guys, to get some really cool artwork on our Back to the Future steelbooks, and I think we should take it. Really cool stuff. But again, they are limited, so no telling how long this is going to last. So definitely get yours now. If you're interested, I will link those down below. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Join me tonight because I'm going to be doing a monthly, and if you're new to the channel, this is your first time discovering me here on YouTube, I do these monthly roundtables every month where we talk about all of the releases that came out for the month. And we get together with some creators and talk about that. So I've got some great guests on tonight. The November roundtable, tons of great stuff to talk about. We got all the Christmas 4Ks. We got Malcolm X on 4K, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on 4K. Tons of great stuff that came out. Top Gun Maverick, tons of great stuff that came out in the month of November that we're going to dig into tonight on the November release roundtable. So definitely join us at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on my channel tonight. So thank y'all for joining me here today. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Follow me on my social media accounts down below, and we'll see you guys later.